Well, hello, Capricorn gang. Let's get a vibe check on this person you are dealing with. If you have Capricorn in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placement, then this reading is for you. If you are curious about the person you are dealing with, or what have you, the person on your mind, okay? You can see how to get a free birth chart if you don't know your zodiac placements in the description box below this video. While you're there, check out info on personal readings, okay? I've revamped those. They are a bit more affordable, and I'm trying to keep them that way as long as I can. But, I am getting a lot, so, but as long as I can, I will keep those affordable for you guys, okay? So with that being said, while you're there, also make sure that you look and see and follow me on Instagram as well as Facebook, okay? I try to post things on there to help you and me both on our journey, okay? So, at any rate, of course, if you haven't already done so, subscribe. And y'all, even if you are subscribed, sometimes notifications that we have set get recalibrated. So just adjust your bell to make sure that you're getting notifications whenever I upload readings and other types of content here on my channel, okay? And of course, y'all, as I always say, the likes and comments are greatly appreciated, okay? Thank you so much. It helps me and other readers so much when you like and comment on our videos, okay? So with that being said, Capricorn, the person you are dealing with, let's get a vibe check. Let's get a vibe check. Let's see where we are on things. Let's get a vibe check. All right, energy check. All right, you may be dealing, you've got Capricorn energy here. You also have earth and water and air and fire, Virgo specifically, and Capricorn specifically. Kind of interesting, Capricorn, kind of interesting. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. I kind of like this. I really do. Let's take a look. You very well. I'm looking at your energy here and theirs, and I'm seeing some cards here that make me think that you guys have a history. Okay, this could be a reconciliation where you come back with a person, or you've just been with them, for a lengthy time, or you may have children with them, certainly, okay? But many of you, this is something that came back from the past and reconciled or something of that nature. That is in your energy anyway, okay? Or maybe that's what you're hoping for, kind of thing. Maybe you're starting to talk with someone about that, okay? It could be that too. All right, but in your energy, all right, whatever this thing is, there is something in your energy where you, at some point, had a heartbreak, but this is all about patching it up. And, for the most part, having healed from and, vibing pretty well, kind of come through the worst of it, starting to see light at the end of the tunnel, a few clouds in your own heart, but at the end of the day, feeling pretty good most days, okay? All right, this is the card of, 9 out of 10 days I'm feeling pretty well and vibing pretty well, okay? So pretty nice energy here. All right, again, the Judgment card, okay? Many times can speak to a renewal from the past. It's a reminder that outcomes are never set in stone. That is certainly true in the tarot, regardless, at least with the way I read. I give you guys a heads up of where you're headed so that energetically, if you want to, keep it going that way or make changes to make it go a different way. That's the whole point of tarot. At least, as far as, the way I look at it is if it was set in stone, why is it helpful? Okay, right. So that's kind of my look on things. Okay, all right. Now, there are some things in your person's energy, and I see this, that are bothersome to you, okay? And this is the card of self-imprisonment and not seeing some things, okay? And I think you've got concerns about something, okay? I think you're feeling very nervous about something. I think you may be up in your head, but there's some things you're just not seeing, okay? This is the card of self-imprisonment and, just not seeing something. It's there. If you will go inside, your intuition is talking to you, though. I promise you that on whatever this thing is. Okay, so let's look at this thing. Let's dissect your person's energy just a little bit. All right, so here's the thing. All right, your person is really wanting to take this thing to the next level. Okay, Now, here's what's interesting. You know, I've got the Six of Cups here in reverse, which speaks to having worked through baggage. Okay, now, but here's what's interesting. Your person, you had this card over here in your energy of being self-imprisoned. The devil can mean the same thing. Okay, kind of interesting. I mean, so something is really, I think for both of you, really bothersome to you. Okay, and I don't know what it is. We may delve into that just a smidge. You know, this is a general reading, and obviously we are reading for a number of Capricorns. But I do believe that something happened that really hurt you in the past. You know, I think for a lot of you, like I said, this is a reconciliation from the past that you patched up from. Maybe some of this stuff is just residual stuff that you guys are working through. The devil can speak to the need for shadow work. So can the Eight of Swords, okay? Just needing to continue down this path of getting yourself healed up and patched up. And this may be a timeline too, okay? I mean, some of you may have already patched things up. There's a couple of different ways that this story could go. So, you know, since I'm reading for more than one Capricorn, I'm going to kind of present, you know, the different ways that this could have gone, okay? But at the end of the day, I think both of you really want this thing to go forward. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's talk about it. Because I like where you're headed. Like I said, you may be dealing with a Virgo, and you also have, you know, Capricorn in your, you know, in your person's energy. You may be dealing with another Capricorn, but it, you know, either way, this person's got you on their mind, Capricorn, as being a good opportunity. Boom. Okay. So, wow. Okay. So I think both of you are really ready to take this thing to the next level. And I think if you haven't patched up whatever this thing is, you're headed in that direction, and it's not far away, because this is in your current energy. Okay, this is patching up your own hearts and kind of coming together on this thing as well. That's where I'm getting, and I'm looking at the overall picture of these cards here. I'm looking at the probable outcome as well when I say that, because here's why. All right, I like this. I think this thing is slow moving, the whole process, which is very healthy. Okay, very healthy, because look here. The Hermit card came out. All right, that is the card of going inside, not being impulsive. The Knight of Swords in reverse can speak to the same thing. This is a well thought out decision here on both of your parts, and it is an intuitively led decision. Okay, I like that as well, because that is all about this Virgo energy. The card of patience, of going inside, of finding the answers on the inside. So you guys are going to make a new start of things. Okay, the Ace of Wands, you're going to if you're considering reconciling with this person, and I think that's what this is for the majority of you. For those of you who are already with someone and you're working through things, you will take this to the next level. Okay, Ace of Wands. Okay, this is a new start and a new way of life. Can mean pregnancy. Heads up for those of you that may apply to. Okay, so the bottom line is this. Do I see that there have been obstacles? Yeah, I do. And I don't know where you may be on this timeline, but I think at the end of the day, new start all day long, or taking it to the next level, whichever the case may be, because look here, and this is not something that was done on impulse, okay? Not something that was done spur of the moment. You guys took your time. You did your work. You did your thing. Capricorn, this is a pretty good reading. You know, and listen here. Let me tell you something. And, you know, listen here is an official, you know, very professional wording, at least in the South, right? Okay. So, but seriously, Capricorn, here's the thing I wanted to say. Relationships, okay? Romantic connections. There is not one on this planet that is not going to encounter obstacles. Okay, that is life. We are living. We have issues. Things happen. Okay, fine. That is fine. Everyone will have that regardless of how great a connection is. The difference in a good, solid relationship and one that's volatile is the way that both of you approach and deal with the obstacles, okay? There's a number of different ways. If it is done with maturity and intuitively, okay, and patiently and not on impulse, then it is a strong, healthy, mature high vibrational connection. Okay, and that's kind of what I see here. I don't know what kind of things you've ever come in the past. Okay, but I see a real maturity coming in this thing. I mean, I'm getting that all day long. Okay, so I like this for you, Capricorn. I think it shows a lot of promise. A lot of promise, Capricorn. Whatever this is that you're working through, I think you both are doing your work and doing some growing and, you know, just, you know, keep moving in that direction. I'm going to get you a little bit more advice from the tarot real quick, okay? Cappies, let's get some advice for you on this thing, okay? All right. All right, so be very cautious of being emotionally codependent, okay? 9 of Cups, okay? Make sure that you are filling your cup from the inside and that you realize that that is the source of your abundance, okay? 10 of Wands, okay? Be very cautious about being overthinking and overburden yourself, okay? To the point that you cannot be balanced, okay? When you do find yourself pulled in a number of ways and it seems beyond your control, understand this. You do have the ability to make it through, but at the same time, don't pick up and carry burdens that are not yours to carry. Okay, does this make sense? Okay, at the end of the day, we have to be our own savior, but everybody else does too, so you can't save them. And you can't be all things to every person. Okay, I mean, let me tell you, I have people all the time emailing me or commenting, you know, in the comments and wanting, you know, to ask individual questions about tarot reading and stuff. And I just cannot do free readings. I mean, I've got, you know, almost 2,100 subscribers now. I can't do 2,100 readings a week. I can't, okay? I can't be all things to all people. So what I have to do is to be mindful of my time, price my personal readings where they're somewhat affordable for you guys, but, you know, keeps it at a level that I can manage and still keep coming to you guys and give you general readings so that if nothing else, if, you know, I've got this for you, and then I've also got all my playlists for you to help you in your path, okay? So just like that, you know, would I like to be able to? Absolutely. I love every one of my subscribers, and I'm thankful to no end. I can't imagine, and I'm so grateful that 2,100 people are there for me, but at the same time, a human can't do that many personal readings, so I just, you know, I can't do personal, you know, that kind of thing. So I say all that. I mean, I didn't mean to get off on that tangent, but here's the thing I'm saying to you. You cannot be all, you know, I would love to be able to do that. And certainly you would love to be able to help 2,000 people too, but okay, you're one human, you can't. Okay, does this make sense? So you have to be fair with your time and look at your priorities and put that time where it goes. Don't be overly focused on things that happened in the past either. And, you know, this is about silent strength, maturity, and nurturing, okay? And just, I think this is what is really coming forward too in this relationship that we just read about, okay? So with that being said, Capricorn, let's pull you some Moonology. Moonology. Let's take a look. Moonology. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Don't let pride get in your way. Leo energy. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo, okay? And then the energy is gaining momentum. This certainly applies to the reading that we just got, okay? Balancing spirituality and practicality. And we talked about that at length in the advice of this thing. Being balanced, okay? And not overstretching yourself to the point where you neglect yourself, okay? You cannot do that, okay? And a lot of you have a personal issue that is reaching resolution. And we talked about that in this reading too, as far as resolving and overcoming obstacles. And this is Cancerian energy for what it's worth. All right, so let's go to my quotes real quick before we wrap this up and get you something. The comforts of conformity aren't for the brave. There you go. I'm a nonconformist. Are you? I don't really care what the masses are doing. In fact, if I'm with the masses, as Mark Twain would say, and I have a quote in here about that, that would be problematic, right? At the end of the day, I haven't seen this one in a while. At the end of the day, the world will either be a more or less kind, loving, and compassionate place because of your presence. Your move. What you going to do today? You going to make it a better world, or are you going to have a negative effect on it? disrupt the energy if you're brave enough to, right? We talked about that in one of my chats the other night, I think, too. So at any rate, I hope this has helped you guys. Comment below, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and of course, make sure your notifications are set properly, Cappy Gang. Thank you, and I will see you again real soon. Much love.